Yo, hello, Vardhan. Vardhan. Yo, hello, what's up, guys? How are you doing? I hope. Yo, what's up, guys? How are you doing? I hope you guys are having a good day. Good day, huh? Today we're playing. What do you call? Apex with Vardhan. Vardhan, say something like say hello.
Let's land here. Looks like fun.
You're already dead.
Is our teammate good or no?
Here we go. Ready up.
Dude, I think he's hacking something. He's level 106 and he's platinum 3? Our luck is so good we haven't, what do you call it, platinum. Oh. No. Just leave me alone, man. For knowing that.
I'm down.
The whole team is on me, bro. I was focusing. Don't come up right now. I'm telling you. Okay, if you came, just revive me. Quickly. I'm telling you, no one's there.
You got this.
The last line is probably happening. The reason my uncle is not playing because he's playing Call of Duty Vanguard. He loves the game now. I just haven't Mozambique. Enemies. Come, dude. Let's go. Let's go out of this. Come. Why didn't you jump? I can only find a sentinel. I have to play with a sentinel. Okay? Don't judge me, okay? Yes! I need this! He took it.
Watch yourself. There's another spawn attack.
Okay. Let's go.
This time I'm down. Listen, let's move here. We can go here.
Okay. Yep, I'm coming.
We're already in the ring.
Come to me.
Listen, let's move here.
Can't believe I'm standing still. You're lucky, I like it.
No, come.
Recharging my shields.
Dude, it's...
Come on, compadre, get up. Come on.
I don't have ammo. I need, like, what do you call?
Patching myself up.
Hi, Fernandez and Pet, I'm coming. We're playing on risk right now. Risk.
Firing. Attention, champion.
No one. Nice, nice. Coming. King. We have to just go. Give me the R31. Who took the ammo? Okay. Yes. Yes. Just find me in flight line. Sorry, dude. I needed it. Someone like ran down.
Trap nearby.
Someone phased, okay? I'm telling you. Like, down.
Patching myself up.
I'm down. No one's down. Yup. Enemies. Enemies. Whoa! Can you come down? Why? Why do I have to? What's that from the TV? Nice. I'll use my best this time. I will choose lifeline to revive you quickly. I don't know. Dude, you will suffer if you say that. Guys, she doesn't even know. Did you even check my YouTube? Huh? Like when I started? Oh, no, I was playing. No. Yes, I was masters. Huh? And I literally did.
My name is Ray.
Oh, what? Oh, that was in season 1 something.
We're in this together. Remember that. This outfit could use some high-caliber accessories.
Your city will be finished in just one day.
Finish? My Colosseum will never finish it today.
Unfortunately, we ran out of Red Bull.
So that's why Rome wasn't built in a day.
Here we go. Ready up. Like there's something good. Watch me.
Dude, let's stick together, okay?
Hi, I'm Aisha, and I live in India. My dad passed away when I was 4,
Okay.
so I don't really remember him. But since then, my mom has been obsessed with only one thing, my marriage.
Dude, stop with the blocking, dude.
Baby doesn't have a father. The only way you can do well in life now is to get married. She started
Did anyone
looking for
come?
potential husbands everywhere. We couldn't go to the grocery store without her distributing my
Yeah, me
picture.
too.
At the park, she'd take the numbers of all the moms who had boys my age. I'm only 5, Mommy. I know that. You'll get married when you're 18, but we have to start looking now, or all the good ones will be gone. Mom was crazy
Sorry,
and
the
had
good
a
ones will
marriage
be gone.
fever.
Did you hear that?
Wished she was normal. But one
Did
day
you hear
when I
that?
was 11,
The video I'm
I
watching?
came home to
Huh?
find a necklace on the table with a note.
the
I
all
lost
good boys
cause,
will be
Aisha,
gone.
but I found myself a husband, and he doesn't want kids. So leaving you with Aunt Pinky. P.S. This necklace is for your dowry. Don't touch it till you're married. What? Mom had just left me for some strange guy? I just put the necklace away when suddenly the kitchen door flew open and a woman barged in. I recognized Aunt Pinky because we'd met once. She was my mom's older sister, and I knew she and Mom hated each other. Behind her was my cousin, who came running to me and knelt down on all fours. I'm Maya, remember me? I'll be your sister, and we'll be BFFs for life. Come on, it's going to be our friendship game. Auntie Pinky pushed Maya away. Just get up, you idiot. Then she pushed Maya's bags into my hands. Take these to your room, and take your stuff to the attic. And hurry back. I'm hungry. I don't want to move to the attic, and I don't know how to cook. Your mom said you could. Stop lying. Mom, Aisha and I can share her room. Right, sis? Auntie Pinky glared at me and walked away. Phew. At least Maya had my back. Over the next few years, life
Dude,
was
let's go, let's
horrible.
go. Well done,
Pinky
let's
was
go.
always making me do chores around the house and wouldn't even
If
let
you
me
like
hang
kill
out with
the
my
enemies
friends
like
unless Maya begged
easily,
me.
like
This one
quickly,
time, we had to
then
get our
we
school
can.
trip permission slips
There
signed by
might be
Auntie,
50-50
but as soon
chance
as
we
she
can win
signed
this.
Maya, she threw
If
the pen on the ground and
I'm
clutched her
focusing
chest.
very good, then
Oh, my poor heart.
90
I can't
and
breathe.
90% then
Leave
we'll
my
win.
room, you two.
If I'm not
But
focusing
please quit.
50-50,
That's
okay?
what you're worried about? You heartless child. Get out. Of course, I missed the trip. But that night, I added sugar instead of salt to dinner. And seeing the look on Auntie Pinky's face, I have to admit, revenge?
Dude, I have an iPhone. My mom bought me an iPhone. Why is the best that, okay? So I can't die.
Enemy here. 45 seconds until the ring closes.
Go.
Getting shot at.
Coming.
Fire.
Crack.
Reloading.
Yep, I'm coming. Where are you?
Let's go this way.
No, I gotta go to.
Star.
Yes, no that.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at. New killing. Time's up. Recharging my shields.
I cracked one.
I'm taking shots.
Nice.
Enemy taken out. Recharging shields.
Oh, you dumb.
Jump right in position. Spotted. I'm taking shots. Opening fire. Reloading. Listen up, I'm getting shot at. Care package over there. I like the sound of that. Reloading.
No one's here, my guy.
Reloading.
Dude, I can't take one kill. You guys are taking all of the kills.
Recharging shields. Need to recharge.
I hate this low bar. Oh, nice. Can't get even one kill.
Just giving my shields.
What the heck
a
is
challenge.
Huh? Yeah. I want to take this. Oh, yes. Alhamdulillah. Yep, it was good.
1 second.
Let's go in the zone, dude. If you don't go, then we'll die. Dude, do you have Snapchat? Huh? How are you done? Hello, war done. War. Hello, done. Hello, war done. War, I think there are enemies. Hello, can you hear me? Do you have Netflix? My mom is. Do you have Netflix?
Jobs open for business.
You watch Netflix? I can't get an account because my mom is saying you will not get an account until your account announcement. Dude, I need an R31. R31. I have in flatline. Just need an R31. Can you give me one?
R301 here.
Yeah, I need it. Flatline and R31 is my dad.
Go on, watch out.
Let's see what we have over here.
Dude, I can see on your back you have it. Please. Okay.
Was sweet. Maybe Mom was right. Marriage was the only solution for
Yeah,
an orphan
okay.
like me. I just had to wait
Yes.
a little longer to leave, for good.
Yeah,
but
sure.
things really
I
got to my
want
head on my
give me.
16th birthday. It was
Why
the
do you
first
like
time
my
that
skin of
Auntie
the
agreed to
RT1?
let me have a party. But when I got to the lounge all dressed up, I saw all the banners had been changed to Happy Pre-Birthday Maya. Just
Then what is mine?
Auntie
Where is
Vicky
my
pushed
dude?
me into the kitchen. Dinner won't cook itself. We can't keep Maya's guests waiting. I was furious. Suddenly, I knocked over a bottle of juice by accident, and it went spilling everywhere. The door flung open just then, and AJ, our super rich neighbor's son, walked in.
Hallelujah.
And before I knew it,
Oh, found
he'd
another
taken
one.
off his shirt and
Dude, should I do both RT1?
I was having trouble not drooling
Both?
because, boy, he was ripped. But I
Huh?
quickly reminded myself that Maya had a huge crush on him. Aisha, isn't it your birthday?
I took the
Why are
RT1.
you always doing chores?
Oh, our poor teammate is waiting for us like.
Once I'm out of this stupid place, you know, once I'm married. That's your exit plan? Sounds terrible. Okay, do you have a better idea? He stepped closer and pushed a strand
What?
of hair behind my ear, making my
Enemies!
beat. Yeah, actually, I do. Right at
I
that
saw them
moment,
before.
Maya and Aunt Vicky barged in,
Adam.
and they looked livid. We were just cleaning up some mess. Aisha, how could you make AJ work? You should have told me. Look at that boy's expensive shirt. Why do you always act like a helpless princess? Go to your room, now. No, it's not her fault, I promise. You're just making things worse. Please,
I'm coming.
stay out of it. And I stormed off to my room angrily. Worst birthday ever. When Maya came to bed later that night, she looked super mad. What's the deal with you and AJ? He just left after you came upstairs. Maya, I don't care about him. He's all yours. Listen, I just decided something. I gotta find a boy now, so I can get married soon. I can't live with your mom much longer.
Yep.
She looked thrilled and promised to help me. My plan was simple. Find the boy, marry the boy. At first,
I'm
it
hiding.
wasn't tough. All I had to do was comb my hair, put on some makeup, and every boy in school was practically fighting for my attention. My first date was a dream. The guy was totally into me. You're so beautiful. I think I want to marry you someday. I immediately plopped my ring onto the table. Why wait? I have my great-great-grandmother's ring right here. For a second, he looked shocked, and then excused himself to go to the restroom, and he never came back. After that, it was a new date every night, and always the same thing. They were all declaring love at first sight, but the minute I brought up marriage, they were gone. Soon enough, everyone stopped asking me out. I was so bummed out. Till one day, as I was walking down the hallway, someone grabbed my arm and pulled me into the janitor's closet. It was AJ.
What?
What are you doing? Me? What are you doing? Are you crazy?
No, when we get in the
Listen,
game, then I
I
will
have
not
no
watch.
idea what you're talking about, but let me
I'll-
know.
Dude, I'll change. Dude, let's play. Let's do share screen. What the heck are you doing?
He stopped mid-sentence, and suddenly
Right?
I realized his face was just inches from mine. You what, AJ? He leaned in closer. Oh my God, was he going to kiss me? But instead, he pushed me away. when I'm only looking out for you. There's rumors that you're desperate to get married because you're pregnant. What? I'm not pregnant. I've never even kissed anyone. Really? Well, in that case. He stepped close to me again, but just then, Maya opened the door, and she was staring daggers at me. Oh, Maya, AJ was just telling me about the worst rumor. Everyone thinks I'm pregnant. This will ruin my chances of finding a boy. What? That's horrible. I promise I'll find out who's spreading that rubbish and make them pay. For the next few weeks, all I did was avoid AJ and try to find a decent guy. And then one day, the school's biggest jock, Zane, slid next to me during recess. Say you'll go out with me?
So why are you not watching my face screen?
I glanced back at him and whispered, I do. We started dating, and
oh yeah, I
it was
made
sweet
it.
and romantic. A week later, I decided to bring up the marriage issue soon. But instead, Zane marched up to me in the cafeteria during recess and got down on one knee. Will you marry me, Aisha? Of course. Zane twirled me around and kissed me. It was my first kiss ever, and it was not that great. Where were the freaking fireworks? Later that day, I was losing my way. That's a really ugly break. What's your problem, AJ? My problem is that you're being stupid and getting married for all the wrong reasons. You think marriage will solve your problems, but it will only give you new problems. Hey, you don't get to judge me, because you don't know what it's like to be in my shoes. You're a millionaire's spoiled son,
I don't have.
and I'm an orphan. Now, I'm about to get everything I've ever wanted, so why are you trying to ruin it for me? Suddenly, he took my hand and looked into my eyes. You deserve so much more. I didn't realize that before it's too late. And in fact, he left. Stupid boy.
Sorry, I didn't have
Next 2
that
months
ammo.
were crazy. Zane was even more excited about our marriage than me. One day, he was taking me out to hunt for the perfect dress. Another day, he was picking up card designs. He even brought his parents over to meet on his...
Nice!
Hey,
Really?
Zane, take it easy, will you? We've still got 2 years to
Dude,
go
you're
before we
healing.
get married. Oh, babe, I'm just so excited because I love you so much. I'll try to be cool, okay? As he kissed me, all I could think was, geez, even me...
Why did you took the ammo?
Kissing this guy. And soon enough, I found out why. One day after school, I was looking everywhere for Zane. When I suddenly stopped short in my tracks, I spotted him under the bleachers kissing
You took the
another
heavy
dude.
ammo, dude.
Wait.
Oh,
what? I stormed over to them. The other guy ran off, but Zane looked...
No.
Oh.
I'm going in a trident.
Okay, you got me.
I'm coming in a trident, okay?
Eventually. You're gay? Then why are you pretending to be in love with me? Because, sweetie, this is perfect. I want to hide that I'm gay, and you just want to get married. We both get what we want. Maya suggested it. So girl's a genius. Maya? I threw Zane's ring at him and ran home to confront that witch. Oh, you found out already? Boo-hoo. What are you so angry about, Aisha? I was only helping you get what you want. I suddenly snapped. I always knew on
Coming.
me, but I never knew you were such a snake. Did you spread that rumor about me too? Duh. I wanted AJ to think you were just a desperate loser. And it's not even a lie. Listen, Aisha, you're just a poor orphan. No, I'm my own ticket out of here. Someone once told me I deserve more, and he was so right. I packed my bags and marched out.
What did I do? I'm down!
Nicholas' mom had left me and moved to a hostel.
Why? Dude, this is
Trying to show
annoying.
AJ that I had changed. The next few months flew by. At the end of the year, pretty
I can't do anything! Why are you feeling behind me?
someone took my hand. What have you done, Aisha? What did I do? I swear.
Dude, why can't you sit in the car and you can heal though? You don't know that?
I
Are you
have
dumb?
to stop thinking.
You don't have a
I
brain?
can't avoid you any longer. I'll marry you if that's what it takes to be.
Oh, you're so dumb one. You're so
Marry me. By then, everyone around us had stopped to stare as AJ went down on one knee. But I pulled him up. No, you were right about everything. And I'm done with all that silly marriage nonsense.
What?
But AJ, will you be my boyfriend? He laughed and twirled me around, and Maya screamed and passed out. We graduated high school and went to different universities, and then on our 5th anniversary, he popped the question again, and this time, I said yes.
Oh.
I was a professional gold digger and you didn't even know it. Here's how it happened. Growing up, my family wasn't
I'm so
rich.
depressed.
We weren't poor, but we were at the point where we just
I'm
couldn't buy nice things.
depressed.
Throughout my childhood,
Why can't you sit in the car? You can heal in the car. You know that, huh?
Crystals. The most expensive thing I owned was my phone. And technically, that wasn't even mine. It was a hand-me-down from my older brother. So you can see, I never really had
Hello?
the luxury. So when my first boyfriend in 8th grade bought me a golden necklace for our 1-month anniversary, I was ecstatic. I loved him so much more because of it. Finally, a piece of jewelry. Something I actually owned. I was so happy, and he could probably tell, because the next day he bought me another necklace. This one had little crystals all along it. He was quite rich, so he probably thought it was nothing. But I thought he was the best boyfriend in the world.
Hello,
And I wanted
Morgan.
more and more of those jewelry pieces. The next week we went to the mall, and we were passing by a jewelry store. I took my chance. I walked up to the display window and started to really stare at these earrings. They were gorgeous. My boyfriend came up and asked what I was looking at. I took a leap of faith and asked him if he could get me those earrings. He looked at the price tag. It was more expensive than his typical gifts. But I batted my eyelashes and smiled sweetly at him, and he relented. He bought me them, and I never felt more alive. I suppose looking back now, what I had done was
Hello,
honor
Morgan.
my boyfriend. But at the time, I thought of it as a sort of a game. What would he buy for me? What could I do to make him buy even more expensive gifts? How could I manipulate him? And I guess it was at this point when I became a gold digger, and I didn't even know it. I broke up with that
Hello?
boyfriend a month later. He had refused to buy me this diamond necklace, and so I told him we were through. That was that. And then I was on the search for another boyfriend. A couple of boys asked me out in that time, but I could tell they weren't really that wealthy. How could they buy me any presents if they didn't have any money to buy them? I wouldn't waste my time with them. I found my next project. This was in the 10th grade.
Hello,
And he
Arnon.
was a new kid who was absolutely loaded. I immediately started flirting around him, complimenting him, acting all nice, and it wasn't long before we started
Yeah, I
kissing.
can't
Within a
hear
week,
you,
I had
dude.
already
What the
managed to convince him to buy me a new pair of heels. And it went on like this for years. I would snag a boy, admire all the gifts he showered me in, then dump him if he couldn't continue giving gifts. Then on to the next one. When I left high school and began working, I started dating people, and they would give me jewelry, clothes, vacations. I loved all of these presents. Sometimes I admit I wasn't overly fond of them as a person, but the gifts were so amazing. I just loved them too much to part with them.
Behind you!
And so I would have to sacrifice my disgust of some of these men for the beauty of these presents. Like this one time, there's this guy who always said the word Geronimo. Like literally every minute of the day. I thought I was going to go insane from spending time with him. But he did buy some really nice presents, so I put up with it. I found myself dating richer and richer men each time. By the time I was 25, I had raked up an enormous list of rich ex-boyfriends. I found myself staying in relationships I knew I wasn't comfortable in just for presents. I know that's bad, but at the time I was too infatuated with the presents. There was one boyfriend, Adam, who had a really hot temper. I admit I was scared of him sometimes, but he gave the best presents. Diamonds, expensive night outs, luxury trips. Adam and I went out to dinner one time, and he screamed at the waitress for forgetting to put ice in our drinks. I was so embarrassed, and I wished I could apologize to the waitress for his behavior, but I knew that would make Adam mad. People were staring at us. I wished Adam wouldn't be so hot-tempered, but later that evening, he gave me a necklace, so I immediately forgave him. He wanted to talk about me.
Who is saying that? I can't hear it. Is that Morgan?
My patience and perseverance really was challenged when I finished work and walked home to find Adam kissing another woman. He was cheating on me.
Are you seeing my back?
I yelled and screamed at him, throwing all of his stupid gifts across the room, smashing glasses in my rage. He got mad too for my tantrum and said it was my fault. I couldn't believe him. At that moment, I couldn't believe I would date a guy like Adam. But then, later that same night, I was in bed, crying, when he came in and said he was sorry, that he would never do it again. I told myself I wouldn't forgive him. But then, he took something from his pocket and handed me a gorgeous diamond necklace. I couldn't help it. It was so beautiful.
Dude, let me
And
pick
as soon
Pathfinder.
as my eyes landed on it, I just had to have it. So I told him I forgave him, even though in actual fact I hadn't, and I accepted the present. No, I shouldn't have done that. But the person I was back then, I would do anything for a diamond. Anything. Adam and I continued dating, but then one day I stumbled upon a YouTube video on gold diggers. It was titled, How to Know If You're Dating a Gold Digger. I don't know why I started watching it, but I was intrigued, so I clicked on it. And I was shocked to find I possessed all the same qualities as these girls they called gold diggers. I wasn't a gold digger, though. I wouldn't do that, right? But then I realized I was doing all the same things. I was accepting gifts.
No way!
I didn't love Adam, but I stayed anyway. I let him buy everything. Pay for dinners, pay for trips. I also dressed up to please him. I was wary of any other girls seeking him because of his wealth. I was always anxious to marry to ensure he
Okay, you're
didn't
running.
Was I really a gold digger? My friends used to joke that I was. But was this true? I could be. But as I sat in my bedroom looking around at all the presents in my possession, presents from all of my ex
Yeah, what done?
and many more from Adam, I realized I was kidding myself. Of course, I was a gold digger. The question was, what would I do about it? I decided to push the thought away. As it so happened, the day I watched that YouTube video was the day of my birthday party. Adam was organizing it for that night, and I posted on my social media all about it. I wanted it to be the best birthday party ever. I told everyone and anyone to come whenever they wanted, and to bring however many people they wanted. We were going
No,
to
come down! Rewind!
Well, that's what I thought. I was at the party wearing this silky green dress Adam had bought me, and I was getting a drink at the bar. The bar tons of people had come, all of them with a present in hand for me. I was so happy. It may have been the happiest I'd ever been. Everyone was giving me presents. As I looked at the table full of presents, towering high, I totally forgot
Come down, come down.
being a gold digger. But then I froze, because across the room, wearing a suit and tie, was my old boyfriend from high school, the one from 8th grade. Then I flicked my head and saw my other boyfriend from 10th grade. Then more and more from all my years leading up to now. It seemed like all of my exes had come to my birthday party. I freaked. They were going to ruin the night. I was also scared of what Adam may do when he realized all of my exes were here. I turned around and cried out suddenly. They were all standing there. Literally, all 20 of them. What are you doing here? I asked in a trembling voice. Here, my 8th grade boyfriend said, handing me a wrapped present. Then all of the other guys followed suit, and I had a humongous pile of presents beside me. I was so confused. What? My 10th grade boyfriend spoke up. Please come back to me. You deserve a guy like me. I was silent, lost for words. Then my other ex-boyfriend from last year spoke. No, you deserve me. I'll buy you all the gifts you want. Then another. No, date me. Look at my wallet. I'll give you all of this money. Their voices rose into a cacophony of shouts and arguments.
But I tried though.
They all started almost a sort of bidding war, asking for my hand to slip on diamond bracelets and necklaces. They wanted to grab my
Please
love.
guys, wish
I
for
was
me.
so overwhelmed
I
and
should
couldn't
join this
believe it.
game.
All of my exes were fighting
Oh,
over me.
he left.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether I liked it or not. Then I spotted Adam. His face was red with anger. He stormed over, screaming at them to get out of here. He started shoving them around. And then there was a brawl, and all of a sudden they were moving towards the table full of gifts. I screamed out to be careful, but it was too late. They all collapsed onto the pile of gifts, crushing them all, ruining all of my beautiful presents. I started crying, sobbing in the street. My present! Adam saw my tears, and his face seemed to swell up with rage. She belongs to me, he screamed. Get out of here. The other guy seemed to take one look at his face, at his clenched fist, his bulging knee, and they left. Some of them managed to sneak me numbers on their way out, but the others just walked away. And I was left there with Adam and the rest of the party guests staring at me, I felt humiliated. I stood there, and I told Adam I wanted to go. He took me home, told the other guests I wasn't feeling well, but to still enjoy the party, and I plopped onto the bed, utterly exhausted. I had so many conflicting thoughts in my head. So, this was what being a gold digger felt like. It was horrid. And then I thought about Adam. He had rescued me from the situation, but now I was at a crossroads. Should I stay with Adam and ignore my gold digger tendencies?
Hey guys, that is today.
I didn't know what to do,
all.
but